Welcome back to Operation Pixel. We're just checking out this big evil ring.
We still have one more butt munch to deal with before we can go down that way.
We haven't finished this floor either. So, we're going to try to finish up here and then head down and fight Diablo. This might even be the last episode. Oh, is he? Oh, no. I guess these are just mages. I was going to say, was that him? Did he die that quickly? Oh, there's a special succubus, though.
Yep. And a special Lazarus.
Oh, yep. Oh, hey, I hit stun him.
Your madness ends here, betrayer.
Yep, there he went. That was a little disappointingly easy.
The Archbishop Lazarus had the king's son.
Oh, hey. A unique sword. Saber. It's probably a piece of garbage, but I found
Probably
one.
is. Yep, this is the body of the king's son. And King Leoric's son, Prince Albrecht, went missing, and we just found him.
Cool.
Down here in hell, and Archbishop Lazarus kidnapped him, and he's obviously was experimenting with him and doing something. And
I don't know, this looks more like a Mayan sacrifice thing, like he ripped out his heart and funneled into a blood puddle.
Yep. And what he was able to do with the sacrifice, we'll come to see soon.
Uh-oh.
It was for the service of his dark master.
Is this floor actually like really straightforward? I'm just looking at the map here, and there might not be a lot left where we came from.
Yeah, there's probably just more stuff to clear.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just move on then. I think we've mostly cleared this floor, and I'm too lazy to walk all that way back for a few enemies we may have missed.
Yep. Well, then here we go.
Let me see really quick. I want to check this bottom corner. No survivors and all that, except for all the ones I was too lazy to go back for. Even though these guys are all very annoying.
Yep. Like I said, it's so nice having the weapons and the gear that we have in compared to this.
Yeah, this place would be a lot worse if we hadn't done all the training and like seeking the equipment that we're using right now.
Yep.
We probably would have died by now easily if we didn't have sweet equipment. That's actually what I'm worried about if I do continue my single-player game, which I might. Just, because it's been pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, you should.
But I'm kind of worried about once I get to hell here, because when you're playing single-player, the game doesn't actually reset every time you re-enter the game.
Nope.
So, you're stuck with whatever you started with. You only get to travel through the entire dungeon once, and hope for the best.
Yep.
I'm taking a lot of damage here. Oh my god, there's billions of them.
Yep. Imagine how annoying they would be if we didn't have all that sweet gear, all that sweet preparation.
It's times like these where I imagine you'd really wish you had some magic or some other ranged attacks.
Yep. It's part of the reason I wanted to play the rogue and
the wizard,
the sorcerer in the beginning.
But
well, the sorcerer I knew going in we were going to have team kill problems, but
yeah. Darn it, multiplayer! Why couldn't you function like 10% better?
If only it was more like Diablo 2.
Yeah, in Diablo 2 you can at least, there's like a party window. You can invite people to your team so you don't attack them.
Yep. Yeah, it's like I was saying, or I guess I've said it, repeated myself multiple times now, it's just kind of interesting how much of a single-player experience Diablo 1 is, and what a great multiplayer experience Diablo 2 is.
Yeah, almost my entire Diablo 2 experience was multiplayer. I think I maybe beat the game once single player. But it was a lot less amusing than the time I spent doing multiplayer with you guys.
It's a lot more smooth sailing. I mean, it is challenging playing single player, but I think Diablo 2 certainly
I got
experience is enhanced playing multiplayer, whereas Diablo 1, you know, it's still fun. I mean, but again, like the team killing, and 2, like, you know, the narrow hallways, and it makes it kind of complicated. You have to remember Diablo 1, for anyone listening, is actually, as we speak, May 2016. This is actually the 20th anniversary of Diablo.
Oh, is
It's
it?
a couple weeks ago. Yep.
Neat.
The beta released back in 1996.
Also, I think it's funny that I said no survivors except for those people I didn't want to go back for, but it looks like this place just looped around back to the place I was kind of not planning to go back to.
Yep.
Thanks for making me a liar, Diablo.
Yep.
You and your random levels that may not be entirely random at this point.
He's supposed to be the Lord of Terror, not the Lord of Lies. That's what was it, Asmodan?
No, that's Belial, I think.
Belial?
Asmodan, I think, was like war or something.
Here I am, rusty with my Diablo lore.
Yeah. It was kind of funny, though. I read one of the tomes that was lying around here, just the ones that are filled with a bunch of lore for those who read them. And it was saying that it was Asmodan and Belial who just somehow kicked out the Primevals. It's like, what?
How those two were able to take on all three of them, I have no idea.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
Well, here we go.
Alright, well, I guess we're heading down to Diablo.
This is it.
I was not expecting that floor to take so long. I thought I was just going to be, like, clearing out one last corner there.
Alright, so there's a way, I should say a path we gotta go. We want to come up first.
Oh, is there, like,
well, there's a series
like a
of
fixed pattern sort of thing?
Yep, there's a fixed pattern.
Blood Knights.
We gotta unlock rooms.
These are the guys who were wrecking us before.
Now we're wrecking them.
Not so bad now. Haha.
Bring us to your master. We've got a couple of messages to give him. Well, more than a couple.
I don't know, I was just gonna tell him to die.
Well,
It's a pretty short and simple message, but I think it gets the point across.
yeah. Well, it's a message that could be delivered with a, few dozen bashes over the skull, or slashes in the gut, and, however you want to deliver the message. But yeah, this is where we want to go. We gotta unlock the room down to the southeast corner. I guess this is kind of like the northwest room.
Alright, so which way do we gotta go?
So this is the first room where we gotta hit 2 switches to unlock the room that's down towards more the southeast corner.
So is there like an order to this that you have to follow?
Yep.
Huh.
So that's the first switch.
I accidentally pressed it.
Yeah, so we'll kill enemies here. And then, yeah, there's one more switch in that
Oh, hey, I
corner.
leveled. That's a bit unexpected. More VIT. Oops. Actually, there was another thing I wanted to bring up, since last episode I was talking a little bit about Diablo 1 single player. I think I talked about it a little bit this episode too, but I didn't actually die for the longest time. I think I fought one special enemy near the bottom of the catacombs, and so that was like floor 7 or 8.
Did he catch you off guard?
No, he didn't catch me off guard. He just took all my potions and was like attacking really fast and hitting pretty hard.
Being an obnoxious little butt monkey?
Yeah, because he was like the little red bat guy. I think we fought him at one point or two.
They even look like butt monkeys.
Yeah, so where do you want to go now?
This
here?
is the way we're going.
Okay.
We gotta go to the middle of the room and switch the little bone switch.
Okay. I just didn't know if we had to go down to the other end. But yeah, all I really wanted to say is that that's the only time I've died so far on single player. And I was curious before about how single player handled death, because here on multiplayer, right, you just drop all your stuff and hope you can get it back.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a nightmare.
Single players, you actually get to save, and that's probably like the one benefit.
Yeah, well that was what I didn't expect. I thought single player was going to be sort of the same, because that's how Diablo 2 worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you died in Diablo 2, then it meant going back and picking up your stuff again. And since that's how it worked here in Diablo 1 multiplayer, I figured it would be the same in single player. But yeah, you actually make save points and then reload the game.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of funny because I wasn't even aware of it the first time, so actually, like, the first time I started up the game, I quit without saving, thinking that, like, the game auto-saved like it does on multiplayer. That is not the case! Fortunately, I didn't go all that far, so...
Too much baggage.
We just got the third room unlocked. Pulled a little bone lever.
Okay, so there isn't actually, like, an order to this where it's, like, you have to press them in a certain order, in the sense that it's not like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it is one.
I don't know how to describe this, but, like, essentially it's gonna unlock each next door.
Yeah.
And then the fourth switch unlocks the final door.
Yep.
Okay,
So we are going in the right order. It is an order. You gotta do it. It's just that
I just thought maybe 'cause there's some puzzles, right, where it's like sometimes there's some trial and error to it,
yeah.
instead of just being you know, only one actual way you can do it.
Yeah. No, it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, we just got one more room, and then big guy shows up. I shouldn't say he shows up. It unlocks his room. If you go down there right now, there's actually enemies surrounding it. And in fact, it might even be better if we just clear around his room first.
Well, we're heading that way anyways, right?
Yeah, so the western corner over here, you know, to the right, or I should say left of us, facing the screen, this is where the third room that was unlocked. This fourth area down here, southeast corner, this is apparently the hangout for wizards.
Yeah, apparently.
But yeah, this is the room where the final showdown will happen.
Cool.
But yeah, we can't actually get in there yet because we haven't pulled the final lever.
Oh, sure. This is a good chance to make sure he doesn't have any friends.
Yeah.
Because the last thing we want is Diablo with a ton of wizards and crap around.
But yeah, when the door opens, there's, you know, 4 openings, and you basically just gotta kind of aggro him out. And you know, I mean, you know when you get his aggro, because you'll know.
Oh, okay, cool.
But you know, he'll have plenty of enemies in there with him, and you know, we just gotta kind of lure them all out. What we could do is we could just try to get all of his enemies first, and then him, or we could just try to get just him and, you know, take on the big guy himself.
There's a Staff of Bone Spirit. That would sell pretty well, if I had any room for it, and any intention of selling it.
Bone Spirit. Good in Diablo 2, not so good in Diablo 1.
Sells well, though. Haha.
Yep. It's good for gold.
Might actually want to head back to town one last time for restocking on potions here. Not doing too
yeah,
bad.
definitely no. For the big
taking
big
a little
finale.
bit more here than I'd intended.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely restock for the big finale. I mean, yeah, it's certainly better to be prepared. I mean, I'm down to, what is it, 11 potions now?
Oh, you came really prepared then.
Yeah, I guess I kind of did. Whatever space in my inventory wasn't taken up by gold, I filled it with potions and called it good.
I grabbed quite a few on top of the full rejuves I was packing, but it was not that many.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, I mean, you know, we might be able to get away with not going back to town, but if you're getting kind of low,
Yeah, I'm getting
probably
low.
should. Could always lend you some of mine if you want, but I guess I don't
fine.
really.
Going back
don't
to
really
town
have
won't
that
take very
many.
long. Oh, Sword Gorash. Very
Yep.
unique one.
Like the only unique dude in this lore, other than the big man himself. Although it's kind of funny because when you highlight their names, Diablo doesn't even show up. So, you know,
He doesn't get a window down below?
well he does, but he doesn't show up as a unique enemy.
Huh.
He just shows up as a normal enemy.
Weird.
The Lord of Terror.
You'd think like the main boss of the game would show up as a special enemy, huh? Or at least be like presented as one.
Yeah. Maybe they wanted to make him so special that he wasn't special.
Imagine if like you went down to a floor and it was just filled with Diablos. It's like a whole pack of them running around. Like when we enter a room and there's like 5 billion succubi, I guess.
He has decoys and you gotta kill the right one.
Even if they weren't decoys, it'd just be funny seeing like 1,000 of them running around.
So I pulled one lever, we got one more to pull, and then we make it official.
It's the last one in the corner we already cleared.
Yeah, there's two.
Okay.
I pulled one, there's one down here.
Oh, these goddamn wizards. Every time I get close to him, he runs away. There we go, got him. Alright. So I guess you already went down?
Hmm?
I'm not
No,
sure where you are. I lost sight of you a little while ago.
Where are you?
I'm in the hallway right now. The big hallway going down the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna pull the final lever.
Oh,
You
I see. I was gonna set up a town portal really quick, go back for those potions.
yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so I think we'll just call this the finale here, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We just got back from town. We both stocked up on potions, so we're pretty much loaded.
We're pretty much in boss fight mode at this point, because
Yeah.
the next on our to kill list is the big
Big
man
D.
himself. We just gotta pull one lever and the room will open up and all hell will break loose.
Let's see, where's the way in here?
I haven't pulled the lever yet,
Oh, okay.
and you might want to stand away from the door.
Okay. I thought we'd already pushed the lever.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm back in the hallway.
meet back at the hallway and we'll go in together.
Okay, sounds good. Oh yeah, I see it on the map now. It's all opened up.
Yep, the doors have been opened.
Alright.
You're the tank. You go forward.
Yeah, here we go.
We might want to pull some of the enemies back too, by the way.
Oh, yep.
Oh, there's the big man.
So far, okay.
It's
Going
aggroed on
in.
me. It's aggroed on me.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh, my arm is dying.
Oh, that's not good. Did you not repair it?
Nope, I guess not.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. My hit points! I was not expecting to take this much damage. Let's see, do you want to go kill the guys in the room or fight him?
Let's just kill him. Butt munch.
Oh, what happened? I'm stuck. Oh, he's dead.
We killed him.
I was gonna say I'm stuck, but then I realized that he was going through some bleeding out. Oh, here's a cutscene.
Bunch of gargoyles. The corpse of Diablo. It's nice that they showed this one, though.
Mm-hmm.
So here's I'm not sure if this is you or me, but it's one of us. The cutscene, it is the warrior. So he just pulled the gem out, a soul stone.
power.
And I was lying about the boy we found earlier, because this is the real Prince Albrecht. And he was Diablo. And then the warrior gets the bright idea. Shove it in his head.
It's unclear why our character decided that it would be cool to shove a soul stone that turned you people into Diablo into his head.
And this is how the
soul
cycle
stone
continues.
burns with hellfire as an eerie red glow blurs your vision. Fresh blood flows into your eyes, and you begin to hear the tormented whispers of the damned. You have done what you knew must be done. The essence of
arms are
Diablo
kinda
is
glowy.
contained. For now. You pray that you have become strong enough to contain the demon and keep him at bay. Although you have been fortified by your quest, you can still feel him, clawing his way up from the dark recesses of your soul. Fighting to retain control, your thoughts turn toward the ancient mystic lands of the Far East. Perhaps there, beyond the desolate wastes of Aranok, you will find an answer. Or perhaps salvation.
That would be cool. So I guess the idea here is that for some reason or another, the only way to seal Diablo's soul or whatever was by putting it in a host who could contain it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the warrior here just took the soul stone to try to keep him buried.
Yep. And he didn't have the bright idea of smashing it. That's to come, though, because we have completed Diablo 1.
Yep, so we have. We're now here out in the lobby.
So the journey continues on Diablo 2,
Yep.
where the warrior essentially becomes the protagonist in the next the 2B Diablo. I should
Well,
say.
I think you mean he becomes the antagonist.
Yeah,
Protagonist would be the hero, which is not the case.
yeah. Well, you know.
Point is
depending
though.
on who you're rooting for, but yeah, the point being is there's going to be another Diablo soon, and
And
someone's going to have to take him out.
we'll probably play through that one too. There might be a break in between. We'll see what happens. But you know, if you like Diablo and for some reason this wasn't boring to you, look forward to that, because Diablo 2 is a much more interesting game in multiplayer
It
than
is
Diablo
certainly,
1 was. I
certainly,
still had fun playing it, but Diablo 2 is going to be better.
Diablo 2 is, you know, in a sense, it's a good game overall, but I think of the two games, it's certainly the one that's more enhanced by multiplayer
Sure.
experiences. You know, it's pretty fun. I mean, we've certainly spent many years playing Diablo.
Well,
Diablo
we'll
2,
talk about that
is.
when we get there. I think for now we'll call this good. And
Thank you for watching us
yeah.
plow our way through the dungeons.
Yeah, and thanks for joining us here in Operation Pixel. It's cool to hang out with some other bros.
Yeah. And you guys will see me again next time on the Diablo 2 playthrough.
Yep.
Of course, by the time you guys are watching this, I mean, we could already be playing it.
Uh-oh. I have like a little mouse thingy. Which usually means something's gone wrong. Anyways, whatever. We'll get out of here, and we'll see you all next time on Operation Pixel.
Attend to your mouse thingy.